As the US president flew around the English countryside, political and diplomatic turbulence followed in his wake. Greeted with all the majesty of Britain's famous pomp and ceremony, later his Brexit bombshell would be discovered. Quoted in the Rupert Murdoch-owned Sun newspaper, he said his host UK Prime Minister Theresa May had wrecked Brexit, along with Britain's chances of a US trade deal. Fast forward to talks at Chequers, the country house of the UK Prime Minister, and President Trump revealed it was all fake news. Whatever the UK wanted to do on Brexit was fine with him, and Theresa May was his new best friend.
We had a wonderful visit last night. I think I got to know the Prime Minister better than at any time. We spent a lot of time together over a year and a half, but last night we really, I was very embarrassed for the rest of the table. We just talked about lots of different problems and solutions to those problems, and it was a great evening.
In terms of damage limitation, that was as good as it was going to get for Theresa May, as she struggles to pitch her Brexit blueprint to Eurosceptics in her own party. For President Trump, it was on to the highlight of his UK stopover, tea with the Queen, a high etiquette affair of which Trump's Scottish mother, Mary Ann, an ardent royalist, would have fully approved. Trump himself on best behaviour. The US president now spending his weekend at one of his Scottish golf resorts ahead of a summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. On the agenda, the Crimea, Ukraine, and alleged Russian interference with the US elections. We may also ask President Putin how Soviet-era Russian chemical weapons found their way onto English streets. Of the 4 people who came into contact with them, 1 died earlier in the week. Richard Bestick, CGTN, at Windsor Castle, England.